E aí, fãs de bodybuilding, eu sou o Roger e hoje eu tô aqui para mais um vídeo. E cara, no vídeo de hoje eu vou mostrar para vocês uma entrevista aqui com o Tony Burton, onde ele basicamente falou com todas as letras que o Brandão ganhou por favoritismo, que foi roubado, que ele foi favorecido tanto no backstage quanto nos árbitros. E cara, bom, ele fez algumas acusações aqui muito graves, pesadas contra a Pro League, contra a Muscle Contest, e eu vou mostrar isso aqui para vocês. Eu vou estar utilizando as legendas automáticas do YouTube para trazer um conteúdo de uma forma mais rápida aqui para vocês. Então qualquer coisa eu vou dar um toque aqui na legenda. E bora lá, o Tony Burton definitivamente não está satisfeito com o resultado do Arnold.
Brazil. When you were standing on stage next to Rafael Brandão, did you think you were going to beat him, or were you like, he's got a little bit more size than me, maybe I can't take him, but like, what were your thoughts seeing him backstage and battling him on stage?
Honestly, going into the Arnold, before even going into stage, I knew conditioning wise and being lean or whatever, I had him beat. I was working out with him, well, not with him, but we were using his gym.
Okay.
He has a private gym out there, and he allowed us to train there until it was no longer okay to train there.
Okay.
Yeah, which is cool. I get it. Competition, why not, right?
Yeah.
So then, but that just told me too already we're in the stage, we get back.
Olha aqui, ele já começou falando que o Brandão deixou usar a cara dele até que não era mais ok, até que não fosse mais legal que eu estivesse lá, basicamente assim, né? Falando que, bom, ele viu que eu tava mais seco que ele e tal, e isso entrou na cabeça dele, então nesse momento que ele não deixou mais eu participar ali, treinando da academia dele e tal, foi aí que eu percebi que entrei na cabeça dele. Foi basicamente isso que o Tony falou nesse começo aqui, nessa introdução.
Backstage, and a lot of the athletes were cool. We're all talking to each other, and then we all lay down, whatever. But for some reason, there was like tension already with him and I. You know what I mean? I didn't know what it was from or whatever, but I just kept my distance. I talked to Flex. That was cool. I talked to his coach. We were cool. Whatever, whatnot. And then once we stripped down, is when, it was a tell all. Like, when you've done this sport long enough, you can see where people are lacking, and everyone in this, I won't say everyone in the show, but we know, my back shots are my best shots.
Yep.
And then I'm looking at, the waistline of everyone. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna kill everyone with the abs and thighs, and with the most muscular, as far as anyone being too big to compete with the most muscular, I didn't feel like there was anyone like that. So I was actually, if you watch the video, the same shots they were hitting, I was hitting with them until they tried to switch out, and then I would just follow.
Aqui quando fala golpes, são poses, beleza? Traduz dessa forma, mas são poses. E aqui ele está falando sobre a pose de mais musculoso, que falou que não tinha ninguém tão grande assim que pudesse brilhar mais do que ele, digamos assim, no palco. Então ele não viu o Brandão com essa diferença de tamanho na visão dele. Tava falando aqui que as poses de costas dele são muito boas e que ele não via ninguém com um tamanho tão grande assim pra meio que ganhar dele unicamente por tamanho.
Any shot. That's how you pick apart someone's weaknesses, right?
Yeah.
You follow it. And but yeah, then once we got on stage and we're standing next to each other, it was night and day. Anyone that's posted, you can see that there was still, from some body fat to lose. And even on the back shots with the folds,
Yeah, let me
so
go.
then so once we were on stage, it was kind of one of those things where it was like, oh yeah, no, this is in the bag, And the problem with prejudging, because I hear everyone saying, oh, it's because I didn't have enough oil. Well, at prejudging, no one had enough oil besides him.
That's true. Besides him,
and
yes.
The favoritism role was crazy.
I want to ask you.
Olha, aqui ele começa a falar sobre o favoritismo. Ele já começou falando ali sobre o óleo, né? Muitas pessoas ali comentaram sobre ele não ter bastante óleo no corpo ali, né? Não ter o suficiente pra brilhar no palco e pra se destacar e tal. E já começou falando que o Brandão era o único que tinha o óleo no corpo.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I don't want to sound like poor sport or anything. Like I said, I've said this before. His physique and we have similar physiques. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be a battle with him, so I didn't take it easy. But like, when I say like backstage, he had like 10 people oiling him up.
Yeah.
They were even like rolling his face to where we're asking to get oiled, and like we'll get a few pats here and there, and they're like, okay, you're good to go.
Yeah.
And
Olha aqui, ele falando que tinha 10 pessoas passando óleo no Brandão e que pra eles, pros outros atletas, só tinha algumas pessoas ali passando um pouquinho de óleo e tal, bem pouquinho, e no Brandão era 10 pessoas. Então já começa o favoritismo aí, na opinião do Tony Burton, né? É isso que ele tá falando, eu não estava no backstage pra saber. Espero que a gente tenha um esclarecimento aí sobre isso, né? Que o Tamer ou que alguém responsável ali pela organização da Muscle Contest explique se realmente aconteceu isso, se é verdade, se o Tony Burton tá mentindo, o que tá acontecendo aí? O que realmente foi que aconteceu, né?
And then when they called us up to line up, we couldn't pump up no more, right?
Yes.
Well, he was down there still pumping up. And when the expediter lady was like, well, if he's not up here, then oh well. They stopped us from walking on and called him until he came before going on. So there was that. And then if you watch it, how many times he exited the stage because he couldn't breathe.
Yes.
He was walking off stage and was bending over because he couldn't breathe. And I walked over to get my forehead dried off.
Yeah.
And they told us no. It was like, no, you have to stay on the line. So I was like,
olha, aqui ele tá falando que o Brandão direto saía do palco porque ele não tava conseguindo respirar e tal, tava com esses problemas de não respirar bem, aí ele podia sair ali da linha, ficava de boa, já ele queria tirar o suor da testa e não deixaram, falaram pra ele continuar na linha. E, bom, isso aconteceu, cara, honestamente eu não reparei isso durante a transmissão, assisti pela transmissão, não vi se isso realmente aconteceu. Não sei. Então, aqui o Tony Burton tá dizendo com todas as palavras que tem favoritismo em relação ao Brandão, cara.
all right, like this is weird. Like you see it, Vito actually wiped the sweat off my head for me.
Yeah, like
but you see it. But oh yeah, like he was highly favored. I get his hometown, but then it was just honestly what rubbed me the wrong way was when we were doing our back double shots and he did his arm thing. You know, he held his arm out there so he couldn't pull out. And I didn't get mad about it. This is bodybuilding. You know, I actually like that type of thing. But when the expediter came up, he came to me and looked at me and said, yo, what are you doing? What are you trying to do? Like, all right, this is the game we're playing. Okay. Like, okay, now I get it. But I don't know, like you see it, like when we did the ab and thigh shot, he jumped right in front of me. I had to move over.
Yeah.
You know, any other judge, like if it was Tyler or someone, they would have told him to stop that, stay in your spot and hit your pose.
Okay.
Olha, aqui ele falou sobre o Brandão dar umas cotoveladas ali, entrar na frente dele quando tava fazendo a pose de abdominal e pernas. Bom, isso aqui é algo que o Brandão acaba fazendo às vezes, né? Talvez ali o negócio da cotovelada por conta do espaço no palco, mas esse negócio de entrar na frente aí, eu também não concordo muito com isso aí. Eu acho que, pô, se você tá num call-out, numa chamada de comparações, entrar na frente do seu adversário, cara, isso não faz muito sentido assim, entendeu? Se for um pose down ali, porra, aí é o momento de fazer isso mesmo, mas durante as comparações eu acho que não cabe muito isso. Isso acontecia de vez em quando lá com o Phil e com o Carl, mas eu acho que comparação é pra ser comparado, então ficar entrando um na frente do outro, cara, no Olímpia, ele tá falando aqui que se fosse com o Tyler ou com o Steve, não seria dessa forma, que ele não deixaria os caras ficarem indo do outro, mas no Olímpia, cara, a gente vê o Senson Down, do Rádio Chopin, os caras quase caindo do palco lá de tanto dar passinho pra frente, então esse negócio de se fosse outro árbitro não teria acontecido isso, eu discordo, todos os árbitros deixam isso acontecer e, cara, eu não gosto disso, honestamente, os caras ficam toda hora dando passinho pra frente, isso irrita, honestamente, eu quero ver a comparação dos caras, eles ficam um na frente do outro toda hora, assim fica fora de fazer um julgamento do físico, né? Aqui eu já discordo também, eu não gosto dessa atitude do Brandão, mas eu discordo que se fosse outro árbitro central isso não aconteceria, porque a gente vê isso acontecendo no Olímpia e no Arnold Classic sempre, todas as vezes. Então isso aqui não é um favoritismo pro Brandão, é só uma atitude que o Brandão faz ali, que ele toma, que eu também não concordo. Então, basicamente isso.
Okay, so who was the head judge at this show? I thought Tyler or Steve was going to be there, but
No, it was Tamer.
It's with Tamer, so he was announcing and the head judge. Because I hear him on the mic from going crazy. I'm like, how are you focused? Like, I mean, Tamer's a great guy, you know, great judge. Nothing, not knocking him on anything. You know, I don't want to get into it about, you know, my thoughts on, you know, him being the head judge at this show. I think it would have been better to have Tyler Mannion or Steve at the show, judging the show.
Então eles queriam que tivesse um americano julgando como árbitro central. New York Pro, árbitro americano. Inclusive, o campeonato é de um árbitro americano. Nunca vi nenhum estrangeiro reclamando do árbitro em si.
From what I saw, obviously you were in better condition than Rafael. Good Vito was in better condition than Rafael.
Oh yeah.
You and Good Vito both came out in prejudging with basically no oil on. Somehow, miraculously, Rafael was perfectly oiled for prejudging. Now it makes sense.
De alguma forma milagrosa, o Rafael era o que estava com óleo bem acertado ali no pré-julgamento. Mano, aqui a gente tá vendo os caras basicamente falando com todas as letras que o Rafael foi favorecido por todos, tanto pela equipe de produção ali do backstage, né, o pessoal que cuida o pessoal que cuida de passar o óleo, né, de passar tanto quanto pelos árbitros, pela iluminação. Os caras estão falando até que a iluminação foi feita só pro Brandão, cara. Eu honestamente ouvi isso, entendeu? Eu vi o pessoal comentando isso. E o Tony Alberto, inclusive, respondendo esse comentário, deixando a entender que ele concorda. Então, foi tudo feito ali pro Brandão, cara. O show, antes de começar, já tava predestinado pro Brandão ganhar, segundo esses caras aqui.
Now the truth comes out about why that happened.
Verdade vem
All
à
the other
tona.
competitors basically no oil. Rafael, favoritism, has the oil.
Petróleo é óleo, né? Ele tá falando sobre o óleo que o pessoal passa no corpo pra dar o brilho.
That should not happen. You guys all work hard for this. It shouldn't be favoritism. I know it's Brazil. I know there's some politics at play there, but at the
Eu sei que... Ó, aqui, ó. Eu falando, eu sei que Brasil, sei que tem algumas políticas que acontecem lá, mas não deveria ter esse tipo de favoritismo. O pessoal tá falando com todas as letras que foi favoritismo, que o Brandão só ganhou porque ele é o favorito aqui do Brasil. O pessoal esquece que em 2019 o Juan Morel foi o campeão em cima do Brandão, no próprio Arnold Classic, entendeu? No Arnold Classic.
At the end of the day, Rafael wasn't in shape. This is his hometown. He has a hometown advantage. Yes, you were there training and there as well, but this is his hometown. He had more time to kind of prep on his home base, come in more conditioned than he did at the Arnold, Ohio, and he didn't. He did. I don't know why. Like, dude, you have all the this is Brazil, is your home country, man. Bring it, bring the heat. And he didn't. And I want to show you the scorecards. Okay.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
So he beat you by what, 6 points?
Yeah.
5 points?
Yeah, by 6 points.
6 points, sorry, yeah. And like, I was like, okay, let me look at the scorecard. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be like a 1.6 points.
Nah, yeah, they said he smoked me.
I
seen it. And it was one of those things where it's like, it's his hometown, and honestly, and nothing against the judge. I don't know who the judges were. I've never seen any of them before.
Yeah.
So I think they're all from Brazil.
Yeah.
But
that's what I thought. Yeah.
The crowd, I feel like chose the winner.
Yeah.
Aqui ele tá falando que todos os árbitros eram do Brasil e que foi a plateia que escolheu o campeão. Obviamente o campeonato foi no Brasil e muito provavelmente o Brasil é o país mais engajado. Se não for o mais engajado, é um dos top 3 ali, que tem os iranianos, o pessoal do Egito lá também é muito engajado no fisiculturismo, né? Os caras fazem estátua até pro Ratchopan, mas assim, o Brasil tá no top 3 aí, cara. E, pô, ele vai esperar o quê? Que os caras começassem a gritar Tony Burton. Pô, óbvio que não, né, cara? Os caras vão gritar pelo Brandão. A gente tá torcendo pelo brasileiro que tá defendendo o título. É óbvio, porra. E aqui ele tá falando que a multidão que escolheu o vencedor, né? Que só venceu porque é brasileiro, que os caras estavam gritando o nome do Brandão.
Bro, when I say it was loud, like they were louder than the music.
I couldn't hear because they weren't displaying the crowd noise for some reason. So yeah, I had no clue the crowd was.
Oh, it's when he walked on stage for his routine, it sounded like a concert.
Okay.
And then when anyone else walked out, crickets.
Okay.
Like quiet. So I was like, wow, that's a mind fucking.
Yeah, holy.
But then when you're when he's calling out all these places, and he's calling out for second place, I'm like, okay, there's no way we're not walking with this one. Like, he's out of shape. He wasn't prepping. Like, I was like, there's no way, you know what I mean? And all you hear is Rafa, and they're like loud to where I looked at the crowd and I was like, yo, if he doesn't win, it might get bad. It might be true. It might be bad.
Yeah.
Because
Ó, o Tony tava com medo de que se ele fosse o campeão, talvez pudesse acontecer alguma coisa com ele, talvez a multidão ia atacar ele. Olha a cabeça do cara, né? E ele falou ali que na cabeça dele ele não tinha como perder, né? Que ele já tinha vencido, porque ele tava muito mais seco, tava muito melhor do que o Brandão. E ele achou que poderia dar alguma coisa ruim ali se o Brandão realmente perdesse. Olha o pensamento do cara em relação à torcida brasileira, né?
Because even before, like a few videos that Dragon posted, you
Yeah.
hear people say, "Do you have your security with you? Because
Yeah,
if you
man.
win, it's going to be bad." And I didn't, believe it. I'm like, "Okay, it's a joke, like whatever."
Yeah.
But no, like I even had a few people from Brazil come up to me when I went to use the bathroom or before finals. They're saying it, if this was anywhere else, you would win. But because it's Brazil, he's going to win, and it'll be bad if he didn't. And I'm like, yo, is this that serious?
It is, man. It is. Like I
Cara, eu falo por mim, né? Eu com certeza não faria nada de mal ali, nada de errado com o Tony Burton se ele tivesse vencido. Assim como a torcida brasileira não fez nada contra o Juan Morel. Ele venceu em 2019 contra o Brandão e, cara, a torcida era absurda aquele ano também, tá? A torcida era gigantesca e era muito alta também. O pessoal falava, gritava, não tava nem aí. E ninguém atacou o Juan Morel, ninguém esfaqueou, ninguém deu tiro, ninguém fez nada. O cara tá benzão. Tá aposentado agora, ganhando bastante dinheiro com a empresa dele lá. Ele tá tudo bem, cara, não aconteceu nada com ele. Então, assim, eu não acho que aconteceria nada de mal, nada de ruim ali com o Tony Burton só porque ele teria vencido do Brandão. Entendeu? Isso aqui é um argumento meio... Claro.
if you won, like if he lost, there may be like some riots in the streets because it's that crazy. It's like football. It's like they're just crazy, right? And nothing
And that's
wrong
what
with
them
that.
say.
Yeah.
They said it would be a riot.
Yeah. So, man, there's nothing you can do about it. You know, in your heart and your mind, you beat him. I think you beat him. There's people online saying, no, Raphael was bigger and fuller. He outsized him. He outshaped him. I just, come on, guys. Your aesthetics are better. Your symmetry is better from the front lat, the front double bicep, the way you have the more X frame. He has more size, but he doesn't display it properly where he's doing the front double bicep and the front lat spread. His legs are a little narrow, straight up and down, where you pop them out a little bit.
Ó, aqui basicamente falou que ele sabe que ele venceu, todo mundo sabe que ele venceu, mas ele só não foi do campeão porque o Brandão é brasileiro. É isso que eles estão falando aí. Estão falando com todas as palavras aqui.
I noticed that. So I look at people's posing, and we have similar posing when we hit our front double.
Yeah.
But I noticed his is with no energy. So
yes.
It's a bad way to put it, but it looks like a lazy pose.
Yeah.
So then that's what I'm like, okay, I'm going to get him because I'm going to bring excitement to that pose.
So
that's how I take it apart.
Okay. So if people are saying, okay, so what poses did you beat him in? Did you beat him in all the poses, or do you think he beat you in some poses?
No, I definitely think side tricep is his all the way.
Okay.
So I have injuries from football to where I can't rotate my shoulders backwards.
Okay.
So that's why it's awkward. I caved in all the.
Olha só, pelo menos uma pose ele falou que o Brandão vence dele.
Yes, I was saying, man, you got to fix that side tricep. You got to twist a little bit more and open up, and then so you can show the side cuts on the chest there and more of the obliques in there. But try and twist it. I mean, I know you're coaching, you're probably working with someone on that, but like, just try and twist it because that's a shot you can beat people in if you're just hitting it a little bit better. That's it.
Right.
But you
it's just
that.
Like I said, it's just the injuries.
Yeah.
From trying to I can turn more.
Yes.
But it's still my shoulders gonna be rotated. I'm not gonna be able to open them up.
But then just twist more because it'll give you a little bit more thickness from the it'll show more of this part of your body when you're doing the side tricep that way, and it'll just open you up a bit more because that's how Raphael's hitting. He's twisted a little bit more. Even if you're hunched over, you're still twisting a little more. It's just going to give you a little bit more depth there. So because you can beat people in that shot. Like, damn, I was like, man, if you can hit that.
Yeah, that's by far probably my weakest pose ever. Like, and I even told people he definitely beat me with the side tricep all the way. But any other pose, and I mean, I said it online, I'll say it again. He wasn't conditioned enough to win any pose.
Yeah.
That's.
Olha, ele não estava seco bastante para vencer qualquer pose. tirando o tríceps de lado que ele falou aqui. Então, bom, na opinião do Tony, ele ganhou tudo menos o tríceps de lado e foi roubado, foi favoritismo em relação ao Brandão. Eu quero saber a opinião de vocês, o que vocês acham sobre isso? O Tony tá certo, o Brandão foi realmente favorecido por ser brasileiro? Deixa a opinião de vocês aí embaixo.